Hey guys, Keylicious 101 here with you all. So, I'm going to be starting like new videos, and I might try to figure out how I can make a playlist after I upload all of them. Or not all of them, I'm not going to do them all at once. You know what I mean. Of just rant videos, because I did realize that I tend to do a lot of ranting in my videos. Which was pointed out by my lovely best friend, Shay Smith, here on YouTube. We were talking at school, and she was, like, saying something. I was like, yeah, I need to get my videos together. So, yes, from the first impressions, this was what I was wearing. So my hair was, I actually put effort into my hair in this simple video than I should in the other. I really don't know. So, yes, I am pre-filming a couple of videos. So, let's see. Today's rant is going to be lockers. Okay. Here's the whole situation at my school. If you go to my school, which a lot of my subscribers do go to my school. If you go to my school, you know how much, like, how crowded the lockers are. Like, my stepbrother, like, his school seems, like, really small. But then he like, talks about it, and, like, the hallways are, like, huge. It's like, what the actual heck? Like, my school's really big, and our hallways are really small. So, here's the thing. Okay, so, my locker, I now have a bottom locker. I used to have a top locker. Well, where my locker is, a lot of girls at a lot of the quote-unquote popular girls' lockers are right by mine. Like, of course, all the guys come and talk to them. Like, that whole group at, like, if you have, I know every high school, every middle school has that type of group. That group, the group. And, I mean, I'm actually friends with, like, 2 of them, and one's on my dance team, so, I mean, I hate to say this, but, you know, the group. No hate towards any of them. So there's always that big group of guys, or it's not so much the girls, it's always, there's that one guy that has his locker right there, so all of his, like, 15 million friends pile around. I hate having a bottom locker, because their butt is smack dab right in front of your locker. Like, what the actual heck? Like, I don't want your behind on my locker. Thank you very much. 1, I don't. 2, how am I supposed to, like, get you to move out of the way? Like, my friend's like, oh, just push them. And I'm just like, no. Like, no. A lot of you guys you get my drift? Okay. Anyways. This is the real me in this in these rants. But, like, I'm just like, excuse you, like, move. And there's been times where I'm like, hey, like, can you guys, like, not hang out in my locker anymore? Like, you know, it kind of gets annoying. Like, like, I spend, like, half my passing period trying to get you guys out of the way. And, like, sometimes I have classes upstairs and yada, yada, yada. I've gotten to the point where after lunch, I have, like, 2 classes two out of 3 of my last classes are upstairs. So I've gone to the point where, here's basically, on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I have art, and then history, and then I have to go downstairs for math. I go upstairs to art. Like, when I go to drop my stuff off from lunch in my locker, I go and grab my history binder, so I can go to art, straight from art to history, and then my history teacher normally lets me out early, but then I do wait for my best friend, so we can walk down together. So then I have to go through this whole situation to get my math binder out of my locker. A lot of people at my school don't use a binder for their math, but I'm in tutoring, so it kind of requires me to have a binder just to stay a little bit more organized. Anyways, so yeah. And I'm just like, it's ridiculous. So finally, I just told him, like, nicely. And then I asked him nicely this one time. Didn't move. Tried pushing them. Okay. We're going to use this as an example. This is the guy. My lotion's the guy. And this is me. Pushes them a little bit. Gets my locker. Like, this happened where I was, like, completely knocked over. I was like, what the actual heck? Like, seriously? Your locker's on the other side of school. Okay, you guys might want to turn your locker down. Turn your volume down, because it's about to get crazy right now. So this is what finally happened after I asked nicely and got knocked on the floor. Why are you over here if your locker's literally on the other side? Like, move out of the way. Like, that's how I was. Like, I legit was like that. I don't care. A lot of you guys are like, oh gosh, Nicole, you're such a jerk. If you are in that situation, you are pissed off. Like, I'm sorry, but you are just ticked off. Like, that's how I was. That's not even the worst part. That seriously is not even the worst part of this whole entire rant. Like, that, it's not. I get to my locker. They leave. Of course, the guy's just like, oh, like, really? Like, seriously? Like, final move? Like, thank you very much! After the 10 million times I've asked you. I tend to talk with my hands a lot, too. It's just like, what the heck? Like, I don't want you right there. Like, go hang out at your own locker. Like, come on. So then, here's the worst part of the story. This girl goes, gosh, Nicole's such a... you can fill in the blank right there. Like, I was like, I looked at her, and I, like, just kind of got my book out of my locker, shut my locker. She goes, gosh, what's her Nicole's problem? And I just kind of, like, awkwardly walk. Like, I get to math, and I wanted to cry. Like, of course, like... my friends and I, like, or my friends, like, joke around about it, like, that's how we are with each other, and, like, some people have said it to me, like, jokingly, but I've been like, oh, haha, very funny, like, you know, but to actually be called that is, like, so finally, after school, I grabbed my stuff, and I went to, she used to be my science teacher from last year. I went to her, and I was just like, insert teacher name. So this happened, and I told her. She goes, oh my gosh, Nicole, are you okay? Like, are you, like, who did it? Like, I was like, I don't know. So at first I thought I knew who it was, but it wasn't, because one of my friends from math was like, I told her it happened, and I was like, oh yeah, it was so-and-so, and just for the sake of this video, I'm not going to say anybody's name. Oh yeah, it was so-and-so, and she was like, no, she goes, I was right there, like, I would have said something if it was her. And I was like, okay, thank the Lord, I have some good friends in this world. I wanted to bawl my eyes out. I was like, so like, I don't know. I was just like, I was just like completely, okay, we're gonna try this. Okay, I'm trying to check what time it is, or what time this video is at, but I was just like, okay, like, okay. So, yeah, that's basically my whole locker rant. Yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.